people pointing the fingers one thing or another. You get your rear end in there and you play the way you know how to play. We can win the game. We're going to open it up. We're going to go fast tempo. Defense, get after Jordan Love. You can't give him that much time. You do what you're supposed to do, we'll win this game.
Yeah, check.
Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. So, this is what we're gonna do, okay? All I've been hearing, not all I've been hearing, but in my comments about a video I made about comparing that defense and run game and his weapons towards Patrick Mahomes' defense, his run game and his weapons. And the response I get in comments is, well, the defense didn't show up. Them numbers ain't real. Or so what about numbers in the regular season? They didn't show up in the playoffs against Green Bay. But yet, here I'm seeing them posting that regular season numbers everywhere. But, and comparing them to Patrick Mahomes' regular season play or regular season numbers. So, how is it that the defensive numbers in the regular season don't mean nothing is because they didn't do nothing in the playoffs against Green Bay? But Dak's regular season compared to Patrick Mahomes mattered, even though he didn't do shit in the playoffs. So my whole theme is like, and what I've been hearing brings me to my theme of everything is that this notion or narrative that Dak didn't have a defense or a run game for him to succeed, which I'm going to go to 20 and 21 to show he had defense. From 2021, 2022, 2023. He had a defense and he stopped the run. But like in some cases, in some games against certain opponents, when they were missing linebackers and Hankins was out for a minute against some good run team, yeah, they got the ball ran on them sometimes. But even still, they got run on. About the Cardinals, that was early in the season. They fixed that up. They got ran on Buffalo, but they did still, and getting ran on gave Dak opportunity to still try to do something in that game. And he was 3-and-out and kicking field goals and threw a pick too. So, hey, but my overall thing is to show, and these ain't the numbers I made up. This Pro Football Reference. So, hey, I just want to show that Dak has had what he needed to succeed. He just didn't do nothing with it. So, check it. Pro Football Reference, 2021 NFL opposition and defense statistics. So we're gonna start. We just gonna stick with just the team defense. And now this is in 2021. We got the Cowboys. We got Kansas City. And y'all comparing Dak regular season numbers to Patrick Mahomes regular season numbers. So why I can't compare the Cowboys defense regular season numbers versus the Kansas City defense regular season numbers? Because see, it all boils down when you get to the playoffs. See, and you compare Dak's regular season numbers to Patrick Mahomes' regular season numbers. But what happens when you get to the playoff? Who steps up? So we got Dallas Cowboys ranked 7th. 2021 now. Cowboys ranked 7th. Kansas City ranked 8th. So they're pretty much, these numbers are pretty much, you know, you can look at, I'm gonna look at yards given up per play. 5.5 for the Cowboys, 5.9 for Kansas City. Turnovers, 34 for the Cowboys, 29 for Kansas City. This is going to be a recurring thing with these turnovers too. And you're going to see actually how much Dak was getting second chance after second chance behind this defense that y'all said he didn't have. Okay. First downs, Cowboys gave up 327 first downs. Kansas City gave up 363. Passing. We're going to go with yards and touchdowns. So, Cowboys gave up 4,049 yards passing with 24 TDs. Kansas City gave up 4,273 yards and 27 TDs. So let's look at these INTs. Let's look at these INTs in 2021. Cowboys got 26. Kansas City only got 15. I mean, Dak Prescott got that ball back 11 more times than Patrick Mahomes. Cowboys gave up 6.2 yards passing. Kansas City gave up 6.7. All right, let's go to rushing. Cowboys gave up. Oh no, that's passing. My bad. Rushing. Cowboys gave up 1,918 yards and 13 TDs. Kansas City gave up 1,999 yards and 15 TDs. Cowboys only gave up 4.5 yards a run. I mean, they averaged 4.5 yards a run. Actually, they were stopping the run at 4.5 yards. Kansas City was stopping the run at 4.8 yards. That's almost a whole 5 yards. But that didn't have a defense that can stop the run. I mean, Kansas City. I mean, man, this shit is comical, bro. Cowboys gave up 99 first downs. Kansas City gave up 121 first downs. Man, well, I said this Pro Football Reference. This is not JB the Cowboy fan numbers. I didn't make these numbers up. No sir. Penalty. Let's see. Cowboys had 121 penalty. Kansas City had 116. So Cowboys had 5 more penalty. That's pretty much a wash. I mean, it's like, and it shows. Cowboys had a better defense in 2021. They had a better defense. Cowboys had the better defense in 2021. I mean, numbers don't lie, do they? Do Dak numbers lie for him in the regular season? Oh, but it was against the Green Bay. They couldn't stop nothing. They scored on it, couldn't stop nothing. What happened to Dak when he get in the playoffs? What he do?
Okay.
So how we gonna do this? How we gonna do this? Let's go to 2022. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go 2022. We still here on Pro Football Reference. These not JB the Cowboy fan numbers. Nah. 2022. We got Cowboys at 6 and Kansas City at 16. Now, what year was it they went to the Super Bowl? They went to the Super Bowl once with Tyreek. But he had Tyreek, I think, for 2 years. They went to the AFC Championship and lost or something. But then the following 2 years, 2022, 2023, Patrick Mahomes didn't have Tyreek Hill. So we're gonna look at the defense though. And in 2022, Cowboys ranked 6. Oh, hold on, let me go back. I ain't gonna do that. Let me take that back. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Team defense. Cowboys ranked 6, Kansas City ranked 16. Okay. So Cowboys allowed a total of 1,101 yards. Kansas City allowed a total of 1,093 yards. They both gave up 5.1 yards a play total yards. Okay, turnovers. Cowboys had 33 turnovers, while Kansas City only had 20. Interesting. Cowboys gave up 327 first downs, while Kansas City gave up 337 first downs. Passing. Cowboys gave up 3,415 yards passing with 23 tubs. Kansas City gave up 3,756 yards with 33 tubs. Interceptions. I told y'all this was going to become a recurring theme. Cowboys, 16 INTs. Kansas City only had 11. That's 5 more extra times just for picks. And in 2021, it was 26 to what? 11? Or 26 to 15? Yeah, so it was 11 more. So he had 11 more extra from picks. Now he got 5 more from picks. I'm just talking about the picks. I ain't talking about fumbles. So in total, what total turnover? Cowboys had 33. So if you want to just say totally getting the ball total back to your offense, yeah, he got it 13 more times than Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, so rushing. We're going to go to rushing.
Okay.
Cowboys gave up 2,198 yards with 9 tubs. Kansas City only gave up 1,823 yards, but they gave up 1 more extra TD. Okay, so Cowboys had more rushing attempts against them. Over almost 80, ain't it? Shit, close to them, 80 more attempts. But what's crazy is Cowboys only gave up 9 TDs. Rushing. They were one of the best. And giving up, they was over Tennessee only gave up 9 rushing TDs on defense. Look at everybody else. 4 yards of play. Average giving up rushing. So Cowboys stopped it at a 4.4 yards. Kansas City, same thing. I mean, they didn't stop it no better than the Cowboys. It's damn near the same. Cowboys probably gave up more yards rushing. Okay, I give you that. 80 more yards. Okay, if that's dominating. That's a dominating run stopping defense. Then I guess that's what it is. Then I guess it is what it is. All right, penalties. Okay, hold on. Cowboys gave up a total of 119 first downs. Kansas City gave up a total of 102. On rushing. So they gave up 119 rushing first downs. So they gave up 17 more rushing first downs, but they took the damn ball away. Got there 5 more times. Well, actually, that's just picks. Okay, but we went over that, so we know who had more, got the ball back for their quarterback the most. Cowboys had 151 penalty yards, while Kansas City had 735 penalty yards. 120 some more yards. And our defense, what are sacks at? Damn, I ain't even doing how many sacks. That would be I think that'll be on here. That'll be on here, but I'm just looking team defense. But I think let me see sacks in this one. Yeah, sacks. Cowboys had 54 sacks in 2022. Kansas City had 55. They only had one more sack. What? So in 2022, Cowboys had 54 sacks, and Kansas City had 55 sacks. Damn, Philadelphia had 7. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So Cowboys is right there with them with sacks, bro. Oh, let me go to 2021. I ain't look at the sacks for 2021. Hold on. Let me check that out. Let's go back to 2021 just to look at these sacks. So Dak had a defense that was sacking the motherfucking quarterback and goddamn getting turnovers. 2021, 2022. Okay, so what were the sacks in 2021? Cowboys had 41. Kansas City had 31. So in 2021, 2022, Dak Prescott had a quarterback that was sacking Dak Prescott had a defense that was sacking the quarterback at more than Kansas City, was picking the ball up and creating turnovers more than Kansas City. And y'all trying to tell me this guy didn't have no defense that could stop him? Even their run stopping was better than Kansas City. Slight better in 2022. Slight better. And as far as yardage. But giving up more touchdowns, Kansas City did rushing. Okay? So we sacking the quarterback and picking him off 2021, 2022. Huh? Let's go on over to 2023. I'm gonna make sure I look at the sacks for 2023. We see 2021, 2022 what that defense was doing. But that's regular season, JB Cowboy fan. That's just regular season stats. What happens when it's time to show up in the playoffs for the defense? I don't know. What happened when it's time for Dak Prescott with his regular season to step up in the playoffs? Huh? Okay. So we're going to go to the 23. I was just proving, man, that this guy had a defense that was down better than a lot of teams had, bro. Definitely better than what Kansas City had. But they didn't do nothing against Green Bay, and Kansas City made plays and stopped it because Patrick Mahomes was throwing interceptions, and it took the defense. Yeah. Yeah. What happened in 2021 and 2022 then? This was before the Green Bay game. 2023, team defense. Let's get it. Kansas City, number 2. Cowboys, number 5. Top 5 defense again. 3 years in a row, this defense top 5. Well, 2 years. 1 year they was 7, but still Kansas City was 8. So 3 years you had a top 10 defense. 2 years you had a top 5 defense. Top 5 defense 2 years in a row. All right. Let's look at Kansas City, okay? Total yards, they gave up 4,926 yards. Okay. 4.7 to play. Cowboys 5.0. Cowboys gave up, what? 5,095 yards. So we're looking at about 70, about 160 some, almost 170 yards difference. Okay, first down. Kansas City gave up 300 first downs. Cowboys gave up 311 first downs. Kansas City gave up 3,001 passing yards and gave up 19 TDs. Cowboys gave up 3,185 yards with 21 TDs. Passing is basically the same. Passing defense. Kansas City only had 8 INTs. Matter of fact, they only had 17 total turnovers. While the Cowboys, didn't I tell you that this turnover gonna be a theme? A recurring theme? The Cowboys had a total of 26 turnovers, while Kansas City only had 17. So Cowboys had 8. Kansas City had only 8 picks, while the Cowboys had 17. That's 3 years in a row. Dak had a defense giving him the ball back consistently. How many more times and opportunities does he need it? Kansas City gave up 4.9 yards a passing play, and Cowboys gave up 5.7. But damn, they had goddamn 17 picks, bro. 17 picks. Alright, they gave up 169 passing, first down passing. Cowboys gave up 166. Rushing yard. Kansas City gave up 1,925 rushing yards and 10 TDs. Cowboys gave up 1,910 rushing yards with 14 TDs. Cowboys stopped the run at 4.2 yards a carry. Wow. Kansas City stopped the run at 4.5 yards a carry. This is in 2023, right? Yeah, that's the 2020. This season it just passed, right? But defense couldn't stop the run, huh? Okay. Yeah. All right, let's look at the sacks. Let's see. I think this is the year that Kansas City had some big sacks, but this will only be 1 year out of the 3, so that's 2. So sacks. Let's see. Yeah, Cowboys had 46. They had 57. So they had 11 more sacks. So they beat the Cowboys 1 year in sacks in 2023, but Cowboys still beat them in turnovers, and they was right there with them with sacks. I don't get it, man. These ain't my numbers. Pro Football Reference. Pro Football Reference. I mean, so I'm making up numbers. I had a Dak fanboy in my comments. How you gonna put a video over these fake stats? These are the same stats I use from the same Pro Football Reference. I just did offense and defense. I'm just doing defense. I can't keep listening to it's the defense fault. So it's been the defense fault the last 3 years? It's been the defense fault because they can't stop the run. Then it's been the offense fault because they can't run the ball. Oh, and it's the coach's fault because he ain't got no coach like Andy Reid. But mind you, Dak done had what? 2 head coaches, 2 offensive coordinators, 2 QB coaches. I mean, what more do you need, bro? Yo, this is JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.